Lazio World.
I tifosi della Lazio nel mondo.
Stefano De Martino that report what happens after the derby. Unbelievable. Again, we have to face the truth that in this city there is one team for the media, nothing else. We do respect, our utmost respect to everybody. But last night, starting from the national TV to the international TV, the only words and the only story was for La Roma. Welcome to my cousins, we can say, to La Roma. Welcome because you lose. But it's unbelievable how they treat us again. And again, seems that was a funeral house, a funeral home. What happens last night? That La Roma lose. They were talking about Luis Enrique, they were talking about La Società, they were talking about everything. They were not talking about this 11 gladiator on the pitch. Benvenuti ancora una volta e un saluto agli amici di Facebook sul sito, sulla pagina ufficiale di Facebook a Lazio World, la trasmissione in inglese per tutti i tifosi all'estero. E da qui in italiano lo dico, grazie a tutti coloro che sono venuti al derby, a supportare la Lazio, a tifare la Lazio, a cantare con noi gli inni. Grazie ancora ragazzi, molti di loro sono già partiti e vi posso dire che sono partiti. Uno su tutti, che tutti voi avete riconosciuto, Nigel da Singapore, 10.000 chilometri per te e con te, ancora una volta. Grazie Nigel, che in questo momento, o Nigel se preferite, è in viaggio per Singapore. So thank you again to all of you guys that you were with me and with us in La Curva yesterday.
Roma ancora che attacca Pjanic, poi al tocco, Lu Fernandez, settore così per il 3 contro 3, azione, palla dentro, verso Klose, salta Sechiale, è rigore, questo è rigore, è rosso per Stekelenburg, se non è sai il rosso, è rosso per Stekelenburg, rigore è rosso, va Fernandez, rincorsa, va Hernandez, Lazio, il baciaggio, il provato, eccolo, il gol di Hernandez, tocca Viola, davanti alla macchina biancoceleste, esplode la Nord, Lazio in vantaggio subito, dopo 9 minuti di gioco, la firma del profeta Hernandez, terzo gol alla Roma, terzo gol su calcio di rigore. La tirata da Ledesma. Se non guardi in mezzo, se guardi altissimo della Roma, probabilmente adesso Mauri, rete, Mauri, sotto la Nord, il capitano Stefano Mauri al 61esimo, Lazio 2, Roma 1, mamma mia, e Reia.
One of them come to Roma, join the Olimpico, he won, and he goes back home, and he's very happy. Welcome back. Ciao Danish.
Hello, Paolo. How are you?
I'm okay, and you?
I'm happy. I'm still very happy after the victory yesterday.
So
it was a good flight.
It was a good flight. How you fly back? And you know that you leave Roma, you watch the Olimpico behind you and say, yes, I'll go back home because I'm a winner.
Yes. We were, with me and my friend, we had our Lazio jerseys in the airport today. Some people were like, oh, Forza Lazio from the workers there. So we were definitely winners.
Definitely winners. So how was the impression for you in the Olimpico for this derby, this special derby?
It was, as you say, very, very special, especially because the match was as it was, the penalty very fast, and it was very chaotic. And as the last time, it was very, very, very hectic because the Klose scored the last minute. This was very different because it was very intense the whole match. And was really happy, and I was happy for the fans because they're singing the whole match, and that made me happy. And I have a sore throat today, so it was fantastic.
Would you like to say hello to your friends in Denmark in your language and say Forza Lazio?
Okay, hej alle danske Lazio-fans. Jeg håber I lytter med, og det har været en spændende tur og det hele. Forza Lazio.
Ciao Danish, un abbraccio.
Ciao.
Ciao.
See you.
Buonasera, good evening.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, good evening.
Who are you?
Nigel.
Nigel. I don't know who are you, Nigel. Nigel, remind
Mamma
me.
mia.
Oh, the Mamma Mia man. Welcome back to LazioStyle Radio. And welcome back to Lazio War, Nigel.
Thank you.
Where are you?
Currently at Dubai International Airport.
Okay, so you have...
Waiting for my next flight.
What time is in Dubai now?
Let me see. 11:45.
Yes, could be 11 o'clock
Yeah.
in the night. Exactly 3 hour difference between Roma and Dubai. Let me inform my friends.
Yeah, I got another 500 clicks to cover.
No,
Another 5,000 clicks to cover.
No problem, no problem. 5,000 kilometers is not a problem. You're sleeping all night. Don't worry about. Okay, Nigel, or Nigel from Singapore. The guy with 10.000 chilometri per te. Benvenuto alla Lazio World e un saluto a Nigel, lo faccio io per tutti gli italiani laziali che ascoltano questa folle trasmissione. Nigel è quel ragazzo che avete visto in Curva Nord con quello stendardo, 10.000 chilometri per te, è tornato e ancora una volta ha vinto. Nigel, how was the last experience, the last derby? Come on.
Incredible. It's beyond words. I couldn't describe. It's the most beautiful thing any Laziale living outside Italy can do. To live through a derby in the Curva. The most beautiful thing.
So you have been recognized. You became too famous right now in Roma and between Laziali. Let me tell us.
Don't say that.
Oh, come on. That's the truth. I know that a radio called you this morning. Somebody else.
Yes.
Oh, I know everything. Don't worry about it. You know, we are many, but we know each other. Don't worry about it. Nigel, would you like to say hello to everybody that they're listening to you and tell them that even if we win or we lose, it's always an experience to be here?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Indeed, it is a good experience. Win or lose, it's Lazio forever.
Straight is Lazio forever. So Nigel, I think that you will be back. I don't know when. I'm sure you will be back. But you know what? My idea and my project is to bring. I would like to push President Lotito and Stefano De Martino and everybody to bring La Lazio to Indonesia because they deserve it. All the people living in that area, they deserve to see La Lazio. And I hope one day that we can do it, okay?
That'll be great. That'll be fantastic. I mean, the Indonesian Laziale brothers are really, really passionate people. Really, waking up at 3, 4 a.m. in the morning to watch Lazio play is beyond words.
That's the point, and there are more than 1,000 or something like 2,000. I don't know how many there. So you will be
4,000 people easily. Yes.
4,000 people. So you will be, I promise you, the ambassador for that country. Okay, for La SS Lazio. Nigel, I don't want you to spend too much money because we're calling you. Have a safe trip back to Indonesia, back to Singapore. And grazie again to be a Laziale. Okay.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Thank you.
Ciao. That's it. That is the derby. That is how you have the passion inside the stadium with everybody. That you don't breathe like underwater. So let's see if in Canada, if they breathe, if they drink, if they have fun, if they did something, or they simply have a pipe, they smoke a cigarette, and that's it. I want a derby and then nothing else. That's right, Michael?
No, d'accordo, soffriamo insieme in tutto il mondo, lo stesso.
Ok, va bene. Welcome to Michael Dimashian from Lazio Club Canada. So, how was your first match in the new bar, the Supino, if I heard?
You can imagine, it was amazing. People that I haven't seen for a year came back, and it was wonderful to have. We had 30 people all together. And new people, old people, young boys, giovani, bambini, everybody, men, women. It was amazing.
So what happened in the bar during the match?
Let me tell you some funny stories. I'm going to post some video tonight of my little cousin. He's 12 years old. He was videotaping, and he had to suffer too, just like us. 5 derbies last year, and that's what makes you a Laziale. Suffering 5 derby losses and then 2 this year. 2 amazing wins. That's what makes you a Laziale this year.
That's the point. I said in the beginning, I said before, just before your words, if you want to be a Laziale, you have to suffer. If not, change team.
There's no other way, Paolo. No other way. No choice. And let me tell you just quickly a funny story. I know we're running out of time. yesterday around the 60th minute, right before Mauri scored, the TV went out. Our new setup, everything kind of collapsed. I don't know what happened. We tried to ricarica. Nothing was working. Luckily, somebody I brought my laptop, and we were watching 25 people around the laptop for the last 30 minutes of the game, cheering together, singing together, drinking coffee together. Lots of coffee yesterday because it was early in the morning for us.
You watched the match on a laptop?
The last 30 minutes because the TV went out.
Fantastico. I can't imagine. Have you seen the picture on the Facebook of SS Lazio, the official page? You see the beautiful picture of Christian Ledesma, Eddie Rea. You know what happens yesterday? Maybe not everybody knows. Okay, when the game over, we start chant, okay? To La Lazio, we start doing our calling them, blah, blah, blah. You know, as usual, when you win. But then some of us get out of the stadium. Some people, a lot of people, keep in the stadiums continuous singing and calling them. All the players were already in the dressing room. So what happens, Capitano Rocchi went in the dressing room and say, hey guys, the supporters are still there waiting for you. So happens that the whole team came out again from the dressing room. Most of them were only with the come si dice mutande?
Underwear.
Only with the underwear. They came out and they cheers again and again. It was a party, a beautiful party.
Esce il spogliatoio, eh?
See, exactly. They get out from the dressing room because they believe everything is finished. People going home, goodbye, good night, having party, blah, blah, blah. No. Rocky went down and said, guys, it's better if you get out. There's a lot of people, more than 10,000 waiting for you outside that want to cheer. So they get out with the underwear, someone naked, I mean barefoot. And they were walking on the field and say, come on, and singing, bisogna vincere, la Lazio siamo noi, whatever. It was a real party.
La Roma, eh?
Something like that also they did, and even Mr. Rea did it. It was great,
Wonderful.
Michael. It was a great derby. Beautiful for everything. I would like to finish the show with you, to finalize the show with you. A very important derby, and I tell you why. Because we had these two chances. The first chance was to win and get 3 points and keep us up on the third position. The second one was, after so much sufferance, to kill, you know what I mean, to kill. It's not exactly killing, to kill somebody else and to keep them down. So we have 2 victories in 1, and that is perfetto. Well, I'm sure you're going to organize another match in your Supino bar or whatever with your friends. So give them our regards, and grazie ancora a te, Michael.
And the dream is to come for the derby one day. All 10 of us, 20 of us, doesn't matter. Just like Nigel did, just like everybody else did. We want to be like you guys.
Va bene, grazie Michael Di Mascio dal Canada. Ciao.
Grazie, ciao.
Fantastico. Great. Simply great. It's always great to tell a story. It's always beautiful to talk about a winner. It's always beautiful when you come back from the field tired, with no hair in your lungs, but you're happy. You're happy for your friends. You're happy for the teammates. That's why in the last week I end my show saying I will be with you. Doesn't matter how, doesn't matter how it's gonna finish. I'm gonna be with you until the end. So until the end tonight, I'm gonna be with you guys, and thanks again to all of you staying with us at Lazio World. I really appreciate each one of you coming to see La Lazio in Roma. Lazio World will not be back next Monday because, if you don't mind, I have to work a little bit. So after Lazio Bologna, no Lazio World. Some one of you say, wow, finally, silence. Lazio Bologna, believe it or not, is another battle. And you know why? Because as Rhea said, I'm not watching behind me. I'm watching in front of me. And in front of me means Juventus and Milan. The other words? No words. Let's fight against Bologna. And let's go on. And let's go on. Until the end, my friends. Forza Lazio.